Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome to Sinful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well, hope everyone's staying safe, and most of all, hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today, we're just doing another little hobby hangout. We're going to be painting up some more of my Necrons. Getting them finished. Revan Wolfric, hello, welcome to you both. So we're going to start by getting our blades ready for some painting on the models that actually have blades. Turns out I missed some tesseract light on that. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. What is everyone up to tonight? Sean, hello mate. So I'm going to be doing a couple of the phase blades on my Scorpec Destroyers, Scorpec Destroyer Lord, and then my characters as well. Just applying a white base to them at the moment. So we're going to do some glazes to look like a shimmering blade to try and do some non-metallic metals on these. Skeevers are a hard one. I do feel like they want to release Skeevers and Trolls for Elder Scrolls. And even the Wolves. Like, I don't actually know, Revan. I am not that knowledgeable about 40k yet. I literally just have a Indominus box worth of Necrons plus a unit of Death Marks. That's all I've got for my Necrons at the moment. So we're just going to go in a trial by fire. I haven't actually read too much up on the Necrons at the moment. I know they've got a bunch more stuff with core, so that was really cool. It means like they can just benefit from a lot more buffs. A lot more units can benefit from a lot more buffs. Skeevers feel unique enough, though, I think. Like, even the Wolves in Skyrim, I feel are like really unique. And like, while they might not be really soon, they're definitely like. I wouldn't be surprised to see like that opinion to change later on. The game does well enough to go, well, why don't we make our own Wolves and start making our own money on them? They don't sort of look like giant rats, though. They don't look like rats. Like almost like possum-like in a way as well. I'm disappointed. Like I normally like battle forces. I normally pick up one. Normally there's like one for like an army of sort of half started over the year. Just don't have quite enough for. They're a great way to get like that little bit extra troops. They're also good for a good hobby challenge. But I have other things to do. I think I've said to the wife I want to either get a Star Collecting Tower or the Sister Battle Force. or the Tempestus Scions. Would be one of my other picks for like a start collecting box. I'd grab, tell the wife to grab me. I mean, you could always just go for a start collecting box instead, there, Revan. If you're watching as well, don't forget to drop us a like in the comments. Hope more people come find and chat with us all. Oh, hobby-wise, I've almost finished listening to Twice Dead King by Nate Crowley, which is actually a Necron audiobook. It's a really, really good audiobook. I should have a review up for it in the next couple of days, hopefully. Really enjoying it. Really gave the Necrons like a lot of life and a lot of character, which is something they've maybe lacked before. Just using a larger brush to get the majority of the base work with my white done, and then we'll go up with the smaller brush and touch up all the little bits. Nice, yeah. What did I download? I downloaded for. Give me a sec. I'll find my. What did I download for the next Audible listen? Yeah, Twice Dead King. Really recommend it. I'll have a review up on the channel. Silent Hunters is what I picked up next. That's what Audible suggested to me, so we're going to give that a go. I haven't heard of the author that wrote it yet, Eduardo. So it's a new author that I haven't listened to before, which I'm really excited for. It's about the Caradon Space Marine chapter as well, Space Sharks. So, pretty cool little book, hopefully. Yeah, Twice Dead Kings really just sort of got me in this Necron mood. Now we're just doing. All the neat work now. Getting these blades all nice and neat. And we can start doing some glazing to make them look non-metallic metal, which would be pretty fun. I've been enjoying learning how to do non-metallic metals and the glazing and just doing some simple non-metallic metal stuff. I'm tempted on my Space Marines. I don't think I have any box set that I regret to buy. I wouldn't have bought it in the first place. Honestly, most of my regrets are not getting something with hobby. Or I'd say my biggest hobby regret is actually selling off a lot of my stuff a few years ago. Nice. Skyrim, I've got 5 minis I own to currently paint. I think it's 5 or 6, whatever comes in that character box. Age of Sigmar, a lot. This will be all my Necrons painted though. Once this is done, this is all the Necrons I own done, which is pretty sweet. Got a bunch of Marines to paint up next. I'll have them done. I reckon I'll have the adventures done probably next week. That'll be my plan. And I got Necrons to paint. I got these guys to paint first, but yeah, there might just be a little side project there. One thing I've managed to really get a hang of, once I buckle down and start painting, I can just start smashing stuff out. Realistically, if I get these Necrons done, all with time, Revan. At the moment, the day job is just a little bit too frantic. Hopefully, that comes down in the coming weeks, and I can sort of start applying a little bit more focus back to YouTube, which would be great. But yeah, there are plans to get some more stuff done. No, don't worry. There are definitely plans in motion. At the moment, it's just really hutchy. I don't want to set something up that I can't commit to. Hopefully, once I start being able to get streams, we can go back to doing Work in Progress Wednesday as a regular thing where I'll share off community hobby. Table flip, hello. It's going pretty well, man. Don't have the later start tomorrow. Say later, I mean later is 9:30 a.m. rather than 7:30, which is nice. So we're just able to get a bit of hobby done tonight, which is pretty sweet. What about yourself, mate? Nice, that's awesome, man. Hopefully my work has slowed down a little bit, not quite enough that I can get everything done I want to, but actually getting some time to actually sit down, paint, come on and hobby and chat with everyone, which is nice. So yeah, so I'm just slowly getting these Scorpion Destroyers blades ready for some washes, and then while we It's really starting to rain outside. I mean, the Broken Realms box are what they are. They were meant to be things for like a narrative thing. I'm fine with them. You know, they come out as cool little discount bundles for a bunch of models. I like them. You know, I bought a couple of them. Yeah, I'm lucky I have a rather large room out the back where we do the gaming. I can spray in there if I really wanted to get stuff sprayed, but I got plenty to paint that's already sprayed, so it's never an issue. I do always try. Like when I get models built, I generally like get them to that point of spraying them. I spray them that way. That never happens. I just have spray days where I go out and spray whole armies just to get them base coated for when I want them. Yeah, it does help. Just if you get it built, spray it up, you can always have it ready to go when you need it and when you want it. Yeah. I've got the room's large enough if I really want to spray at the doorway because I can turn the heater on, it heats up the room, and then I spray at the doorway. Also, snack of choice tonight: Natural Confectionery Company soft jellies fruit salad, the best. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. If you have stuff to build, just do that instead. All hobby is hobby, and every bit of progress is progress towards being at your end goal, which is your hobby done. Gotta be soft jellies. I hate hard jellies. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got plenty to build. Build that. That'll be your time well spent. It really is never ending, man. I've got so much to paint. I don't even want to think about it. Alright, so now we're just going to do another little much thinner coat of the white. Just to get rid of any streaks and make it a nice smooth finish. There's so much to paint at all times. There's always a ton of stuff to paint. Yeah. My 2 paint pile is probably as big as some people's collections. It's a pile of potential. That's what it is. No such thing as a pile of shame. It's a pile of potential. That wasn't even all the armies. That's just that cabinet. There's the glass cabinet and another display shelf behind with like another 4 or 5 armies. They didn't have a bunch of stuff on it. Oh, nice, Sean. I have Marvel Crisis Protocol in the mail, waiting for it to arrive. And unfortunately, international mail, it's not due here till like sometime between November 23rd and December 23rd. But I'm really keen for Marvel Crisis Protocol, so we'll have that happening soon. Got Star Wars Legion on the way as well. And some more stuff for Conquest as well. Parabellum have sent me out some Nords and more 100 Kingdoms. Pretty sweet. And then I'll probably want to get working on some Wadrun. Little brother's keen on some Dwagehom for Conquest. Nice. Something that we just need to get around for a games day, man. Play a bunch of different games with you. Doesn't just have to be Elder Scrolls. I have to even show you Age of Sigmar, man. I'm good at roping people into Age of Sigmar. It is a good, in all honesty, man, it is a good game. And the models are amazing. Age of Sigmar is the best models in any game company. There's better models than 40k by far. Like I look at like basic sort of 40k stuff from like Intercessors and Necron Warriors and all that, like all the newer core troop stuff are all really cool sculpts without a doubt. Like you compare that to like the baseline troops for some armies, you look at things like Karak Acolytes and Black Kings and all that sort of stuff, and they just don't compare. And then the big models for Age of Sigmar, Alariel, Nagash, Teclis, even like I love Teclis. I know some people aren't particularly big fans of Teclis, but I love the Teclis model. Yeah, Age of Sigmar's like big things are just next level. Like, even things like Croak. We say I do like a lot of the Necron models. I was starting to look at the range, and I'm just like, cool. There's a few like cool models here. I forgot how cool the Katansha, the new Void Dragon thing was. even some of the old models, like Warhammer's old models, like when you consider like old models of things like Eternal Guard or Wild Riders or like they do show up a lot of other companies. It shows how far ahead of the game GW are. With the quality they can do on some of these newer sculpts. The quality they could do before, like when you consider the age of some of these sculpts. You got to think, like, it's very interesting. Like, Saurus Warrior is a great example. That kit is from 2001, I think, the Saurus Warrior kit. Now, yes, I know compared to a lot of other Age of Sigmar models, it's maybe not the best kit in the world, but you look at, like, compared to other companies, and that model, like, for a multi-part plastic kit, that model is, like, way ahead of its time, like, in comparison to, like, other companies. Like, you're comparing that model to other companies who are doing something better now, but that model's been around for 20 years. I can't wait for Skaven Love, man. Be all about that. J Durthu, hello. Or favorite model. I'm gonna have to say my favorite kit. That's a tough one. Favorite kit in all of them. I'm really struggling with this one. I'm trying to think of like what is my criteria, because like there's different models that meet different criteria of why they're my favorites. Like I guess characters I liked, like we're talking Orion and Lockheed Fellheart, and Maris Leetdorf. I love those models. For like just cool models I enjoyed painting in armies, definitely the sixth edition Dwarf Lord that's got his hands pressed on his axe, down on the ground, and the Wood Elf Spellsinger on foot, the one that's not raising, so the one with the staff, sort of grabbing the little spike by the throat down beside him, is one of my favorites. The Waywatcher Lord is definitely up there as well. Kyric Acolytes from Zinch would definitely be up there as one of my favorite kits. I really, really like that kit. The Kurnothi from Warhammer Underworld's definitely up there as well. Like Qualathus the Exile is really cool as well. Jensen the new Witch Hunter. I like the dad of the Witch Hunters that came out a lot. Ogre and Myrmidon is definitely up there as well. Yeah, the High Elf Mages like was some really cool. I really enjoy. I think that was my favorite time for character models. Definitely, that 6th edition where you would have like 4 different sculpts for your heroes was really cool because like you had that Wood Elf release of 06 was 05 was amazing. Um, Now, I've got to wait for that layer to dry completely. We'll just quickly put a bit of Tesseract glue on this. That's not Tesseract glue. So now we're just going to get a fine detail brush because we're going to find red. Yeah, there's rumors on that have gone quiet. I would say that. So now we're just painting all the eyes in. Wild red on all the eyes. So now we're just trying to get all of these eyes done for all of them. Let's go through the whole army, do this, and by the time we're done this, I really enjoyed painting eyes. I've learned a lot the past like year painting eyes, I've learned how to like do makeup and eyeshadow and blush, and was doing some cool tutorials. Necron eyes are really easy to paint though. They're just glowing orbs. Just paint them all red and they're done. Faces have been that thing. My Kernossi Warband, like all of them have eyeshadow, all of them have face paint. It's been was a fun little project. I do have to go back and finish them. So slowly get actually producing progress. These are done in no time. So the Necron eyes are easy, they're just glowing orbs, so a bit of Wild Rider red on them and done. I've got Lady Witchfox working on some more art for the channel now as well as we get more stuff, so we should have some cool games and stuff to be able to play, have some art for on the channel, which is cool. I enjoyed painting the Necrons though. I'll probably have to get painting some more sometime soon. Go get myself some more Necrons. Yeah, I've got some 40k stuff coming from I've got like a Conquest art being done. I've got more Warcraft stuff coming. And some Warhammer Fantasy art coming. Nice. Angels are super fun, man. You get at 2K Army painted up, and you can come and play a tournament. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of Warhammer Hordes. I think time has passed that game by now. If you're looking for some great alternate games, like Elder Scrolls is super fun, man, and pretty cheap to get into, to be honest. Conquest is really fun as well. Marvel's another great one. I mean, and you can just do 40k if you want an alternate game as well. Alrighty, well, that's all the eyes done. So now we're going to start on these blades, which is the last part of the army that needs to get done. Now we can do the basing, which is sweet. Probably just go around, pick up all the rubble on the bases first, and then, because I'm just going to do Crackle Paint, so I'll pick out all the rubble on the bases, then we'll put the base coat down on the base. Yeah, Underworlds is okay. I was a bit turned off by the last points change they did on the last price change they did on it. Sort of did do a bit of damage to Underworlds for me. Yeah, Call to Arms it's a really fun game, man. Highest praise I can give it is it feels like you're playing Skyrim, and that is exactly what you want from that game. After a couple of washes of this Tesseract glow on the large blades. Really like this Tesseract glow color. Yeah. We should be getting some more stuff out of Scroll soon. So the Dwemer are a playable faction. That was something I wasn't sure on, was it, Nick? Dwemer are a playable faction. Like you can play them in battle mode. If so, I need to make sure I get art done for them because then I'll order the Dwemer. So currently have they currently have one set of Daedra models available. Which is a Flame Edge Max. I do hope we see like Conjuration come into the game a lot more. I haven't seen any Conjurers. Cool. I'll have to get some Dwemer art done up then. Because I've got art done up for Imperial Stormcloaks, Adventurers, obviously with the Dragonborn, and Draugr. Nice. Nick may be able to help. Is there any like Conjuration wizards in the game at the moment? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. You could summon the flame action axe. That's what I wanted. Because you can summon them. They're going on the list soon. You have to let me know when you're free next, Nick, and we can organise a couple of games day or night or whatever. Organise some games. Well, that just came off out of my brush. True. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to quickly pop and make a coffee. There we go. That should work. Now it's back. I've clicked one thing, the other one's come. Alright. We're painting some sandstone while we're waiting. Morning, mate. So we're just going to get the sandstone all ready for a wash and a base coat. So, we can get rid of that banner. I'm clearly back now. Hope you're doing well, mate. What are you up to, Demi? How are you this morning, mate? So basing wise for these guys, I'm going to do the Crackle Paint, I reckon. Just doing all my sandstone now. I'm doing well, man. Almost finished the Necrons, which is pretty sweet. Just got our little weapons and the basing to go. By weapons, I just mean the blades, the ones I'm going to do in like a glaze sort of effect. It's just painting all these little rocks on all these Necron warrior bases. Just going to do them in a sandstone color. Oh yeah, and trying to get our YouTube members. Hopefully, well, should be starting in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be having YouTube member specific content coming out. So if you're a YouTube member, you're going to be getting an extra battle report or something every week from us in the future. Just something to say. Massive thank you to everyone who helps the channel on YouTube members. And also, when we hit 25, we're going to be able to get some more emojis for people to use that are our YouTube members. Patrons will be getting their own look at some of this stuff as well. Patrons will, of course, get access to the same sort of things. You just can't get the emojis on this. I can't give that to anyone but YouTube members on this. But yeah, once we hit the 25 YouTube members, we might do a giveaway. I've got it down the bottom of the screen. You should be able to see it. YouTube member is 12 out of 25. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, currently you should be able to see it. Oops. We're slowly working our way through all this stone, all these Necrons. Everyone has just like this little rock right next to all their feet. I think the next thing I've got to buy for these Necrons is actually a unit of another box of Necron Warriors just to get me some more troops. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, we're probably just going to finish this stone here, and then I'm going to head to bed because I got work tomorrow, unfortunately. We've been going for a little bit on stream as well, so do want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's come hang out and hobby, and also everyone who helps support the channel via YouTube members and Patreon. It is very much appreciated. If you'd like to get the cool emotes and all that sort of stuff and help us get towards our little YouTube member goal, you can do so by following the link in the description of the video. If not, thank you for watching nonetheless. It's been a long day, yeah. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm going to head off for the night. I will catch you all again real soon. Thank you for coming, hanging out. We'll have another hobby hangout very soon. All right. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. And most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.